In today's video, we'll discuss how evidence management departments can spin out of control without well-trained evidence techs. Let's dive in. In law enforcement, there's often a significant gap in understanding between the frontline officers and the evidence management department. Many officers view evidence management as a straightforward process, simply tagging items and placing them on a shelf. However, the reality is far more complex and integral to the justice system. The work in the evidence management department involves not just storage, but oversight of the continuous movement of countless items of evidence. Items may be checked out to investigators, labs, legal teams, forensic specialists, and other departments. Evidence technicians must also account for the environmental conditions that could affect the physical state of evidence, such as temperature and humidity control for biological samples, not to mention facility security, special storage considerations for high-value property, such as guns, money, and drugs, and never-ending tasks such as audits, inventories, and dispositions. In addition to having to understand proper evidence management protocols, evidence techs must also be familiar with departmental policies, state laws, and regulations to ensure compliance. Knowing this, it's evident that you can't just become an evidence tech without training. Still not convinced? Then let's talk about the top 4 liabilities of inadequate evidence management training. 1. Legal risks and case integrity. Proper evidence handling ensures a transparent chain of custody, which is crucial for the admissibility of evidence in court. Insufficient training can lead to breaks in the chain of custody, making evidence susceptible to tampering claims and potentially making it inadmissible in court. This can result in wrongful acquittals or convictions, undermining the justice system. Law enforcement agencies must also adhere to stringent legal standards for evidence handling. Failure to comply due to lack of training can lead to legal sanctions, case dismissals, and appeals. In high-stakes cases, this can have far-reaching consequences for public safety and justice. 2. Financial implications. Mishandling evidence can lead to lawsuits against law enforcement agencies. Settlements and legal fees from such cases can strain departmental budgets, diverting resources from critical law enforcement functions. Additionally, inadequate training often results in inefficient evidence management practices. This inefficiency can increase storage needs, personnel time, and administrative overhead costs. Over time, these costs can accumulate, affecting the agency's overall financial health. 3. Reputational damage. Public confidence in law enforcement is essential for effective policing. High-profile cases of evidence mishandling can erode trust, making community cooperation more challenging and hindering crime-solving efforts. In the age of digital media, any instance of evidence mishandling can quickly become a sensational news story. This negative publicity can damage the agency's reputation, affecting morale and public perception. 4. Operational challenges. Poor training can lead to frustration and low morale among staff, as they may feel ill-equipped to handle their responsibilities. This can result in higher turnover rates, leading to additional costs for recruiting and training new personnel. Inefficient evidence management also hampers investigative efforts, delaying case resolutions and potentially allowing criminals to remain at large. This not only affects crime rates, but also places additional pressure on law enforcement personnel. To mitigate these liabilities, law enforcement agencies must invest in robust training programs and leverage advanced evidence management software. Integrating advanced evidence management software like FileOnQ and comprehensive training programs from organizations like IAPE is essential for staying ahead of these challenges. Thank you for joining us today. For more information about our software or the IAPE training and certification, please contact us today.